Here you are on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and not getting much views. And you want to know, how can you break out? How can you become noticed? How can you finally get the followers you want, subscribers you want, the promotion you want, the popularity you want in this crowded market? Well, there is a way. And if you're willing to put in the effort, you can get it. And that way is called micro niche. That's right, micro niche. Micro niche is a highly specific subtopic within a broader niche that caters to a focused audience with distinct needs. Targeting micro niches allows you to stand out, build loyal followers, and monetize faster with less competition. So there you go. Micro niche is the way to go if you want to stand out. It's not the only way, but it's one of the ways you can explore. So, how do you make use of micro niche? How do you find it? Well, I'm gonna help you. Number one, start with a broad niche and then drill down. Choose a general niche you're interested in, like fitness, travel fitness, and then just niche down. Right? You break it into sub niches. For example, for fitness, you can start doing home workouts. For travel, you can do digital nomads. Right? And then you can even break it down even further. For example, for fitness, you're gonna break it down to home workouts. And then that home workout can even be broken down further to home workouts for busy moms. For travel, you can break it down to digital nomads, and then the digital nomads can be broken down even further to digital nomads over 40 with families. So you get the picture now. You break it down, you make it more specific, and those people who are looking for exactly that are the people you're going to target. You start putting out a lot of content for it, and before you know it, you're the go-to person for that niche, for that topic. So that's one way to do it. Go into the broader niche, break it down, and start putting in more effort, more content in that area. Number two, use keyword research tools to find micro niches. Use Google Trend, use Answer the Public, use Uber Suggest, use keywords everywhere. Use them, man. Type into Google, find out what is the people are searching for, and notice that Google can give you long tail keywords. For example, let's say you type in school. Google might give you school, and then underneath it you might say school bus, and then underneath that you might say school bus students, and then underneath that you might say school bus students in the city you're in. Let's say you're in Toronto, school bus students Toronto, because people are typing in that. So now you have a long tail keyword with 4 words, and that is very specific. School bus for students in Toronto, right? And that is how you start to niche down and get very specific, and you start attracting the crowd that are looking for exactly that. Now, some might say it's a small market. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You don't know until you try, right? But one thing is certain: the moment they type in that, you're gonna start popping up if you put in the work. So another way of using micro content, micro niche, or finding micro trends, micro topics to pursue, so you can start getting the reach, start getting the following, start getting the popularity, start growing your subscribership, start growing the followers, is to scan those forums like Reddit and Quora, right? Search for a broad niche on Reddit, like personal finance, frugal fire. Look at the most upvoted and discussed posts. These show pain points and obsessions. And Quora, type a niche question and explore related questions or answer gaps. Join Facebook groups or Discord servers around niche topics. See what people ask repeatedly. Use this intel to create laser targeted content no one else is addressing. So you go after what no one else is doing, because when you go after what no one else is doing, guess what happens? That's right. You are the person they come to because you're the only one doing it. Now, some might say, well, if you're the only one doing it, that means it's not popular. Well, guess what? The only time you're going to know what's popular and what's not is when you start doing it. And guess what? Maybe you make it popular because guess what happens? A lot of times nobody is jumping in that area. And the moment you jump in it, everybody start to follow. A good example is Amazon. Ever hear about AWS, the web services that Amazon offer? Amazon was doing that 7 years before major companies start jumping in. So they had 7 years to develop and make millions and billions of dollars before the competition jumped in, right? So who knows, maybe you jump in an area that is just like Amazon. You get to dominate before they jump in, right? So don't think that because nobody else is doing it, it's a small area, it's not worth it. Try it. And then from there you pivot if necessary. And if you realize you hit a gold mine, dig more. That's one of the ways you can make use of micro niche. Find it, use it, dominate. Another way you can do is look for trends in YouTube comments and small channels. Search for content in your broader niche on YouTube. Sort videos by recent uploads or view count. Scroll through comments and look for questions or repeated themes. Can you make a version of this for seniors? Look for what people are asking or saying in comments, both on your videos and other people's. Look at small channels with less than 10,000 subscribers. If they're getting a traction in specific subtopics, that's a signal. That's a signal that it's a growing trend, it's a growing market, and not a lot of people are jumping on it. So you now can jump on it and start growing and getting that viewership, getting that followers, getting the watch hours that you need to monetize on YouTube or wherever you're at. So go ahead, man. Look at those comments. Don't take them lightly. Read them, study them, find out what people want, and start providing it. The next method you can use is the X4Y framework. So now, you might be saying, what is the X4Y framework? The X4Y framework is very simple. You already have a keyword and you're attaching some elements to it. It's almost like having a long tail keyword, right? Now, for example, let's say that the topic you're looking at is productivity tips. You can add to it productivity tips for ADHD students. So you see, you're not just doing productivity tips, but you're doing it specific for a specific group of people, ADHD students. Or let's say meal prep. Everybody is doing meal prep for health reasons and losing weight. You can be doing meal prep for vegans on a budget. So it's not just for a vegan, but vegans on a budget. You understand what I'm saying? Are you getting it? If you're not getting it, type in the comments and we can talk further. If you're not getting it, go on my website, leroyabrown.ca. That's Leroy, LeroyABrown.ca. Use some of the free resources. Contact me. I will talk further. Right? So you're getting more specific. There are people who are vegans but on a budget who want to know how to meal prep. So go ahead, get very specific and target those people. Now another way you can find micro trends, micro topic, micro niches and make use of them is spy on niche products and courses. So browse websites like Gumroad, Etsy, Teachable or Udemy. These are all places where you have digital products, whether it's books, whether it's courses, etc. Etsy have physical handcrafted products as well as digital stuff. You can browse them. See what products or mini courses are selling well. Look at reviews, downloads and pricing. Ask, is there a gap in audience? Could this be made simpler? Is it missing a demographic? Create content that reviews the product, improves on it, targets a smaller segment. So like if you see something selling on Etsy, You can create content that review those products. Maybe somebody don't know about it. Maybe they're iffy about it. Go ahead. Do it. Start getting that follower. Start letting people know about you. Look at Udemy. See which one of those courses are selling a lot. And then now you can start either make courses that are similar to it but more specific. Or you start getting ideas. Okay, this is an area that people are interested in. Let me start sharing videos about it. Because on Udemy is a lot of courses. There's courses you can start sharing videos on YouTube about it. So people who might not have the resources to pay for the course can at least learn something for free via YouTube. So go ahead, spy on these niche products and courses and start getting ideas. Another thing you can do is to use Pinterest and TikTok to spot visual micro trends. Search your niche on Pinterest. Put in the area you're interested in, like fitness, and explore subtopic boards that are in Pinterest. On TikTok, look at trending hashtags within your category. Note what formats, phrases, and aesthetics keep showing up. Look for quiet trend creators with fewer followers but lots of engagement. That is very important today, because when you have small content creators getting a lot of engagement, it means that people want that area. They're thirsty, and when you jump on it, you're gonna get a lot of views, a lot of following, a lot of subscribers based on that, because they are hungry for it. And the bigger content creators are too busy keeping what they already have. They are not necessarily looking for the next thing. They are just keeping what they have and working with what is already working with them. That other area that the small content creator is now growing on is an area that they might have missed or don't have the time for. But you are here. You have the time. You can jump on it. And you can blow up online because you are the one people are coming to for that area, that specific topic. So go ahead. See what's trending on TikTok and Pinterest, and start making use of those areas, those topics. Those are your micro content, your micro topics, your micro niche. The thing that's going to help you to blow up, get the subscribers, get the followers, get what you are looking for. Because you're not just on social media just for being on social media. You're there for a purpose. Maybe to turn it into a business. Maybe to get away from that 9 to 5. Maybe to have more resources, take care of your children, go on trips, take care of mommy and daddy, etc. A lot of things they can do when things start rolling the way you want to. So go ahead, get that micro niche, get that topic, and start building on it. Another thing you can do when they come on to micro trends, micro topics, is book reviews. Amazon has a lot of big book reviews. Barnes and Noble is another one, and there are other sites. Goodreads, if you're an avid reader, they have a lot of things going on. You can go on it. Look and see what people are talking about, which area, which topic, which books are selling the most. See what people want. Look at the other areas that might not have been popular, but you see there's a trend going up for it. More and more people are asking about it. Jump on it. Start sharing information on it. Start helping these people to get what they are looking for. And when you help a lot of people get what they want, they're going to help you to get what you want. Always remember that. So go ahead, man. Search on these book reviews. Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Goodreads, all these author book sites, and start and find out what people are interested in and start helping them to get more. Another thing you can do is repurpose your own top performing content. Look at your analytics. Look in your YouTube, Instagram, look on your blog, etc. Find your top 5 pieces of content by engagement, views, or saves. Break those down into subtopics or angles. For example, if you did meal prep tips, you might do a video on meal prep for diabetics or meal prep for lazy Sundays. Because you know, on some Sundays you don't want to do anything, but you know you need to do something that will help to make the rest of the week not as hectic. Yeah, so go ahead, explore those topics. Use questions or comments from that post to build related micro niche content. So look at what people are saying on your top performing blog posts, YouTube video, Instagram posts, and create content to answer those questions or meet the concerns that people express in the comments. And another thing you can do is run micro experiments. So go ahead, brainstorm 3 to 5 potential micro niches. Create simple short form content for each. One for TikTok, one for your blog posts, one for your email marketing. Post across your platforms for over 1 to 2 week period. And then track which content gets the most engagement, saves, shares, or comments. And that will give you an idea that, oh, people like this topic. Let me give them more of it. And that is how you're going to eventually have more followers, more subscribers, more views, more shares, more comments. So go ahead, man. Explore the different topics, the different ways. Get that micro content in. Start sharing it. Start building your online presence. So, those are the 10 steps in using micro trends to get noticed, to grow your following, get more views, more shares. Right? That is how you are able to find what's out there and use it to your advantage. Let me recap. Number 1, start with a broad niche and niche down. Number 2, use keyword research tools. Number 3, scan Reddit, Quora, and other forums. Number 4, look for trends in YouTube comments. Number 5, use the X for Y framework. Number 6, spy on niche products and courses. Number 7, use Pinterest and TikTok. Number 8, Amazon reviews, book reviews, Barnes and Noble reviews, etc. Number 9, repurpose your top performing content. And number 10, do small experiments. So go ahead, start dominating. Start building your channel. Start getting those views. Start getting those shares. Start getting those comments. And then start living the life you've always wanted.